How's it going, everyone? I'm here with my WWE NXT Arrival pay-per-view review, or pay-per-view review, because it's not really a pay-per-view, because it's on the network. And for the network, it's for free. But yeah, it's basically like a pay-per-view, so I mean, I guess I'll call it a pay-per-view review. But NXT, if you hear the background, it's actually Superstars, because I was right after NXT, and I'm too lazy to either turn down my TV or unplug my laptop because I have an HDMI that hooks to my TV. That's where I watch it. I'm not going to sit on the laptop and watch it. I watch it on my TV, so if you hear it, try to ignore it or just listen to it. I don't know. But NXT Arrival, this is a show that I'm pretty sure, I don't know about everyone, but I've definitely been looking forward to ever since it was announced, I think last month by Triple H at the NXT tapings. And I've been really hyped for this show ever since it was announced, and this show definitely delivered in my opinion. It was definitely a very, very fun show. It was awesome. Honestly, it was very, very enjoyable. NXT, if this is your first time watching NXT or first time discovering it, NXT is awesome. I've always been a fan of NXT since it started from 2010. When it, turned into like the FCW, a developmental program back in 2012. I didn't watch it as much. I haven't seen it as much as I'd like to because, it was on Hulu, so it's kind of hard to find either on YouTube. You can find it on there or Daily Motion. So it's pretty difficult to find NXT besides being on Hulu. So I wasn't able to watch it as much, but now that it's on the WWE Network, I'll definitely be watching it every week. And NXT Arrival was a huge way to kick off things, and it definitely delivered. They had a kickoff show before the pay-per-view started, which was pretty great. Great job hyping the show up. They had a panel outside, which made it even bigger because, it's a big feel when they're doing things outside the arena. You had Renee Young on the panel, of course. You had Paul Heyman, who was great as always, Kevin Nash, and Bret Hart. So you had a pretty stacked panel, and it was a good kickoff show. It actually got me really hyped for the show. They actually showed like vignettes and video packages of the wrestlers and of the show. It just seemed like it was an awesome panel. It was great. And yeah, it was a good way to hype up the people for the show. And so the actual show itself started with Triple H coming out saying, "This is NXT," just basically welcoming everyone. A little intro goes off, and the first match we had to start the show is Cesaro versus Sami Zayn. You could have not started the show with a better match. This was definitely match of the night. Just a stellar match. I don't even know why I use the word stellar for it. It was an awesome match. It got a lot of time. It got like 25 minutes. It was not a long match, but it was very, very deserving of the time it got. It was very entertaining. Sami Zayn and Cesaro looked great. Cesaro looked like, the superhuman strength that he has. He definitely showcased it. And Sami Zayn definitely showed the, never give up attitude that he has. He just kept fighting. He was selling the knee injury that he sustained on, I don't know what episode it was, because like I said, I haven't been watching it on Hulu. Now I'll be watching it regularly again, but, the whole injury angle with Sami Zayn's leg, and Cesaro was definitely working it. And there was definitely a lot of sick spots here, Sami Zayn trying to do the dive through the ropes on the outside. If you've seen their 2 out of 3 Falls match, you know what I'm talking about, where Sami Zayn dived through the ropes on the outside. Like, it's hard to describe. Where the post is at, he dove through him. Like, he wasn't even in the ring, he dove through on the outside. He tried doing that. Cesaro caught him with the uppercut. This is just an insanely great way to open the show. Cesaro, Sami Zayn looked great. Cesaro hit an uppercut. Sami Zayn kicked out at 1. He kicked out at 1. Cesaro got pissed. Hit another uppercut, neutralizer, 1, 2, 3. Cesaro wins the match. Phenomenal opener. Even better ending. Cesaro, Cesaro ran back to he didn't run back to the ring. He walked back to the ring, got Zayn up, and they hugged it out. And a great way to open the show. Definitely a great way to kick it off. Another cool thing about the show was like each talent that had a match, they had like a video package of showing highlighting where they've come from and how they've been doing so far. So I thought that was pretty good to develop people's interest into the person. So it's like, oh, I just saw a video package for this guy, now he's gonna have a match. Let's see if he lives up to the hype. Speaking of hype, actually the next match was CJ Parker versus taking on Mojo Rawley, which Mojo Rawley I've heard a lot about, but I haven't personally seen a lot about him. And this match was just like, it wasn't, it's like a TV match. It's like not even 5 minutes. Back and forth stuff, nothing really special, just to make Mojo look good, I guess. And Mojo did end up getting the win with the, I forgot what his finisher is called, Hypenator. I don't know. I forgot what it's called. I gotta watch more again to develop and understand what his moves are called and whatnot. But it was nothing special. It was like the average TV match, just to get him noticed and people pay attention to him, because WWE is definitely gonna do big things with him in NXT, I believe. So Mojo Rawley, so far, yeah, I haven't been really impressed by him, but this is really my first look at him. So Hopefully I can get. See, I'm all worked up and fired up over this show. It was a great show, but hopefully I can get impressed by Mojo Rawley in the future. Next, we actually had the NXT Tag Team Championship match, which was announced on the kickoff that the Ascension was going to have an open challenge. The Ascension came out, and then challengers Too Cool, which was, you know, pretty good pop. Not a pretty good pop, but like, you know, for everyone watching, it's like, oh my god, you know, all these, you know, if an old tag team like them could be on there, anyone could be on NXT. But it was another average TV like match. I guess it was just to make the Ascension look good, beating a former tag team within the Too Cool. Scotty 2 Hotty was bald. He shaved his head. Pulled out the worm, which I'm pretty sure everyone's just looking forward to him doing that. It was honestly nothing special. He just had the Ascension dominate for the most part. Grandmaster Sexy was in it for the most part. Tagged in. Grandmaster Sexy tagged in. Sorry, Scotty 2 Hotty, and Scotty 2 Hotty was only in the match for like 2 minutes before the Ascension picked up the victory to retain the tag team titles. So just another average TV match there. Then we go on to the NXT Women's Championship match, Paige versus Emma, in which was a great match. NXT Divas are way better than the WWE Divas on the main roster. They blow them out of the water. Like, honestly, when you think of, like, oh, when a Divas match comes on Raw or SmackDown, it's like, oh, whatever. But when there's a Divas match NXT, you pay attention, because it's going to be a great match, and that's what this was. Great storytelling. Paige was selling her ass off against Emma. It was just a storytelling, just a cat fight from the get-go. Stephanie McMahon actually came out before the match to announce them. And, by the way, Steph looked great, by the way. And it was a brawl. It was just them beating the shit out of each other. Just a great women's match you get from NXT. Paige, oh, I love the way she did this. She hit the Rampage on Emma, her finishing move. Emma kicked out, and Paige was like about to cry, like she couldn't believe it. And Paige is phenomenal seller in this match. She definitely sold it. Emma looked, you know, pretty good. She looked more of a heelish. I'm not sure if she's a heel in NXT or not. I don't think she is, but she definitely looked heelish in this match. But Paige ended up winning with the submission hold. I don't even know what the hell it was. Everyone was like, whoa. I've never seen it before, to be perfectly honest. I can't even describe it. You have to like really watch it to really get it. Regal called it something. It was like a scorpion something lock. I don't know what exactly it was, but it was some kind of lock, which was very, very sick and looked very, very painful. So Paige ended up retaining not the Divas Championship, the NXT Women's Championship, in a very solid match there. Next, we're supposed to have Xavier Woods versus Tyler Breeze, but Alexander Rusev came out and attacked both of them, and Lana cut a promo, basically saying the same things they've been saying on their vignettes on Raw and SmackDown every week, so it was honestly nothing special. Rusev, I've seen the guy live, and I've seen quite a few of his matches, and I don't know, I'm not impressed with him. I mean, he's athletically good for a guy his size, and he's very big, but nothing really stands out to me about him, so hopefully I can change my mind in the future about him. And then we go into the main event, which was the ladder match for the NXT Championship, Bo Dallas versus Adrian Neville. Before the match happened, Shawn Michaels actually came out because, you know, he's, you know, infamous for ladder matches. Of course, he plugs his new DVD, Mr. WrestleMania, and you know, Adrian Neville comes out, and Bo Dallas comes out, and the match itself was good. I don't think it was great, but it was definitely a solid, you know, match to watch. It's a Bo Dallas match, so I mean, if you're saying a Bo Dallas match is good, then that's saying something. Neville looked good in this match. You know, Bo Dallas was a little pansy. Honestly, Bo Dallas, he just wouldn't take bumps. Like, he got pushed up the ladder, and like he looked like he had to grab the rope, and like he like jumped because like he was scared to take the bump or whatever. I don't know. He's so. I mean, my friend Luke, you know, Luke Cara, everyone knows him, Luke Cage, whatever you want to call him. He put it best terms on Twitter. You know, he said Bo sounds like a diva, and he does sound like a diva. Just, I don't know, it seemed like he was scared to take bumps. But Neville, he took bumps. He took the, you know, the bumps for him, and he looked great taking the bumps. And Neville looked great in general. He had a sick red arrow onto Bo Dallas onto the ladder, which was awesome. That was an awesome move right there. Adrian Neville climbs the ladder, and it's pretty funny. He climbed the ladder because Bo Dallas was on the outside. Neville climbed the ladder, and he's about to get it, and Bo Dallas like quickly rolled in the ring, like tried to run up the ladder. Neville saw him, and Neville's like, oh shit. And, like, he just grabbed the title and just pulled it down like as quickly as he could. Adrian Neville becomes your new NXT champion. Awesome moment there. When you win the NXT title, NXT, they make it feel special. They have like the little mist things coming down. They make it special when you win the NXT title, which I really like about NXT. So it's definitely a great moment. Adrian Neville definitely deserves to become the NXT champion. I'm really looking forward to see what he does in the future as champion. Looking forward to his feuds. And NXT Arrival, thumbs up for me. Hopefully WWE can do these shows, maybe not monthly, but hopefully every other month they can do a show like these, because these are definitely very fun, or definitely worth, you know, doing. So yeah, that was my NXT Arrival review. Awesome show. Can't wait to watch NXT every week on the network. And until next time, I'll see you guys later.